Would you look at that trail? That pond right there. Kind of swampy land. I'll bet there's a cat running this trail. Beautiful place for a Mafia set. Let's get her done. Well, good morning. I just spotted this trail. It looks well traveled. And since it's right beside of a pond and a swampy area, there's a good chance that there's a cat running it. So, Country Boy is going to put in a Mafia set, or at least the version that I was taught. What I'd like to do is I like to put them in a spot where it kind of narrows them in. Just one more way to assure that they're going to go over the pans. So stay tuned. We'll get a Mafia set in here. All right. I hope you can see that all right. Let's first talk about the Mafia set. The advantages to it are it doesn't need a lure or a bait. You can use them, but you don't need to. The animal just will never know it's there until he's in it. But the disadvantage is what animal? It's not selective, and you can't make it selective in any way. So you just have to poke and hope, I guess. The other disadvantage to it that I can see is it takes 2 traps to make them. So it kind of concentrates 2 traps in one area. That's not ideal, but hey, if it catches, why not? I'm going to take this grass, pull it aside. Notice I'm down in between 2 clumps. He's going to come right through there. Whatever animal it is, they're going to come right through there. All right, now I'm down, pretty much down to the dirt. And I can get to work on it. All right. I'm using 2 MB50, 550s here. Excellent trap. Minnesota brand. Let me see, where's my hammer? Hammer right there. And I'm just going to dig out a trench bud. And another disadvantage is you oftentimes will come across roots and stuff with these sets. But usually I can work around them. I'm going to dig up a fair amount of real estate here. Another root. Just toss them to the side. It'll be all right. The traps are going to go in here sideways. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stick the levers end to end. You might have them a little too deep. That being the case, I'm going to try to take a little bit from the sides there. There's something right there. There. I need to make it just a touch longer too. Yeah, that's definitely too deep. It'll be all right. That'll be all right. I don't normally have this much trouble setting up. This is just a troublesome area, I guess. All right. That one's just about right. But that one's got to go down a little bit more. I think I can make that work. Yep. Now I need to drive my stakes. Or anchors, I should say. I like to wallow that out a little bit as I bring that back up out of there. And I go and set the anchor. And it's set. Set my night latch. And I take that spring and swivel. Kind of shove it down in that hole that I made when I wallowed it out. All right, there's that one. Of course, it's not bedded yet. I'm just getting things ready here. That's set. There we go. All right, now we got to bed these, and they got to be solid, especially blind sets. They have to be really, really solid. And this ground here is not gonna be conducive to that, but we'll do the best we can do. Boy, that's close. Yeah, I can take that back that way. So I'm just taking my hammer and I'm going to pack the dirt in underneath of those jaws with the hammer. And the levers. Don't forget the levers. That's not solid. And take my trapper's cap. If I can find the one for 550s. That's the 450. There's the 550. See? Watch that part right there. That trap is not solid at all. And it's going to be hard because this ground is so spongy. Oh boy. No, that is not working. right now I'm going to turn the video off. You don't need to watch me do all of this. And I'm going to have to play with it for quite a while here, I think. I'll get them bedded and then I'll turn it back on. We'll see you in a minute. All right, I finally got them bedded. That's what they look like end to end. The levers are right there. They won't interfere with each other, so whichever way he comes, when he steps on it, that's it. So that's how that's done. Now I'll put my cap back on. Gotta do them one at a time. I don't have enough over the jaws yet. I can see the jaws sticking up. All right. Put the cap over on the other one. Do the same thing. You're going to run out of dirt, but I can find dirt. That's not a problem. Got 800 and some odd acres to pull dirt from. You won't feel any jaws there. I'm going to put that right there because that's where the levers come together. I had enough dirt after all. Now what I want to do, right where those levers come together, I'm going going to put a stick so they won't step there. When I find a stick, I'll let you know. Should be able to find one. Alright. Go away, worm. Alright, the stick goes right there. Now, the logic behind this is, when he comes up, he'll either step right before it on the pan, or right after it on the pan, whichever direction he's going. That's all there is to it. But I just made a mistake. I have got to cover this up with some grass first. And I want to try to make that grass as fine as I can so it doesn't interfere when I do catch something. And they pull right out. All right. All right. I'm also going to put that there, kind of squeeze them in a little bit. And that is the version of Mafia Set that I learned. Some of you may do it different, and that's fine. That's what makes trapping fun. Everybody does things different. I hope you've learned something. I've enjoyed putting these in and showing you how I do it. So, country boy out. And I wanted to show you the trail after the set. You have to look very close to see where that set was made. And that's the way you want it to be.